Collective, welcome back. Divine Essence Tarot. Tonight we're going to take a look at fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, for the month of May and what you have coming. What's in store for you for the month of May when it comes to your love life, your money, whatever comes out. We're just going to take a look at the month ahead. Can y'all believe it's already about to be May? Like, really snuck up on us, right? It's nuts. The days are flying. Summer is coming. I cannot wait. I was getting so sick of the cold. I don't know. Even though I'm a Jersey girl, you know, East Coast all the way, but you know, I've lived on different coasts. I have to say, I do not like cold. So, who knows where I'll be when I get older and I retire and I stop working. I might be in Arizona somewhere, or California, or Florida. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what we need to see for my Aries, Leo, Sag collective and what's coming for the month of May. Justice. Justice. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, wow. Nine of Swords reversed. So it looks like for you guys, you've been in this energy more recently where you've been stressed out. You could be going through depression. All of these swords here in the background are like problems, issues, things that have you up in your head and things that you just can't stop thinking about. And these are things that haunt you. It's anxiety. I see it's sleeplessness, restlessness that you've been going through. In the month of May, since this came reversed, you'll be releasing those swords. You'll be releasing the pain, the anguish, whatever it is that is really causing you this grief. Because that's what the Nine of Swords is, grief, hurt, pain. So I just see up until now, up until the month of April, you've been going through so many things. And it could be like back-to-back issues, back-to-back problems, or back-to-back situations that have just devastated you. And to the point you don't even want to face the world. You don't want to get up and get yourself together. You might not feel like even washing your face, brushing your teeth, you know, washing your ass. You just want to disappear. There's a darkness. You feel like you're in a dark hole and you don't know how to get out of it. That's what I'm feeling. But in the month of May, you'll be releasing that and things will be turning around for you, where you'll be able to, you know, see the light again, and be able to get up and join life again. Justice is going to be served in the situation, meaning you see how this character is holding a sword in one hand and a scale in the other. Things will balance out for you in the month of May. You're not going to be like overly burdened anymore and so much in your head, because I see it's mostly in your mind. It's things that you can't stop thinking about that are hurting you. The more that you think about them, the more they put you in that dark place. But in the month of May, the positive thing is that you will be getting justice in whatever situation or situations that you've been in. Meaning the scales will balance out for you. You will not just be in that hurt and pain. You'll be able to you'll feel more yourself. Because I'm getting that you just haven't been feeling like yourself at all. At all. What about love for my fire signs? What's coming in May for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag, Spirit. Please show me the lovers. Ooh, ooh la la. Ooh. Oh. Oh, let's see a little more with this lovers. Tell me more. King of Swords. So you could be, it looks like in the month of May, there's someone that could be because this represents a person, the King of Swords came reversed. They could be a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that you come into union with. But this is someone, it looks like that maybe you're not talking to right now. But it looks like maybe you had this connection with them in the past. You could have been in a relationship, a serious relationship with them previously, and you guys reconnect. If it's not that, because there could be different scenarios. If it's not that, you're reconnecting with an air sign. It could be that you're getting ready to meet a new air sign. And this person is the King of Swords reversed, which is someone who can be very cutting with their words. And give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, guys. So anyway, this person, it could be a new person, I was saying, or it could be a past person that's an air sign. If it's a new person, this is somebody who can be very nasty with their words and can slice you with their words when they talk to you. So just be on the lookout for that. This person could be very cold as well. If this is a new person, if it's an old person, if it's a past person that you're becoming more and coming into more contact with, maybe you guys start talking again or you reconnect. Looks like you might be having some sex with this person. They're both naked. You see they naked on the card. So you might be reconnecting and hooking up with your ex, who happens to be an air sign, but you and this person don't talk, because you see how that sword is facing, it's upside down. So that means that you guys don't talk at all, but maybe you just hook up, which is really kind of strange, but different. And hey, if it works for you, if it works, it works, but that's what I see. This just could be somebody that you used to be in love with and you hook up with them from time to time, but you guys don't really talk. Tell me what happened. If this is a past person, tell me more about this connection. If this is a past person spirit. The Chariot. Yeah, look, the Chariot came reversed. You guys are not moving towards each other at this time, and you haven't been. You've been at a standstill. When the Chariot comes reversed, it just shows me that the connection came to a halt. If this is a past person, that connection came to an abrupt halt, and it was something kind of unexpected as well. Someone wasn't happy. There was an imbalance in the connection with this air sign, and you guys have not been really communicating with each other, or definitely not really seeing each other like that. And the connection it's you're not together. I can see that. You're not with this person, this past person, but I can see that in the month of May, you may be hooking up with them a lot. A lot. Okay, situationship, you say? Oh. Tell me more about this past connection. The Strength. The Strength card. This is collective. Someone, you look at them as somebody who came in and they could have tamed you in some sort of way, or they, put it this way, you may have in past relationships and with other people, you may have had this really tough exterior, but when you met this person, this King of Swords individual, this air sign, this past relationship, this person was able to come in and somehow they softened you. You see how she's literally walking with this lion. Lions represent fire. Fire is your sign. So I feel like this person, this air sign came in, and even though you have this very rough, I get that you can come off to be rough. When you were with this person, they made you kind of turn into a softie, and you treated them better maybe than you treated other people, or maybe you allowed them to get closer to you than you let anybody else. Because you see how she's she's actually walking with this lion side by side and rubbing on the mane and rubbing on its face, and the lion is just sitting there enjoying it, right? And I feel like this person, I'm just getting that this air sign was able to come in and they touched you in a way that nobody else did, because they had a way about them where they were able to reach a certain part of your heart that you may be closed off to other people. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay. I see that you really did love this person too. And the love was mutual. I do see that with this lovers. The love was mutual with them. What happened? What broke the relationship up? Because they're not showing me. They're just showing me that you guys are not really in the best place. Solid. You're not back together. You just hook up, or you will be hooking up in the month of May. You may be hooking up now, but you'll be hooking up even more. Or you might take the connection to another level, where you might decide between each other, you might decide, you know what, let's try this again. Let's try this love thing again, right? See how they're reaching for each other's hands. Let's try this again. I don't think you're there yet, but in the month of May, that's what's going to happen. You could just be rolling around butt naked together, like on this card, you know, that's what I'm getting. But you don't talk to this person a lot. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. What happened, Spirit? Let's see if they'll tell me what broke the connection. What actually broke this connection with my fire signs and their past air sign lover? What broke it? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. And tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. So it could have been that it could have been because Knight of Pentacles, you see how this character here is holding on to their coin. Looks like they're working, right? Maybe someone was more focused on work in the connection. Maybe somebody was more focused on getting money than really nurturing the relationship. It could have been that. Or it could also be with this Two of Wands, fire energy, that you see how there's two wands there. Usually the Two of Wands for me represents two choices. Two choices, and you have to make a choice. You're going to have to decide, you know, and you see how she's looking ahead. This character is looking ahead and has one wand in her hand. There's another wand behind her that she got her back to that wand. So it could be that you chose somebody else over this person and you turned your back on this air sign person. You chose somebody else and you just decided to focus on your money. Could have been that. That's what I'm seeing. Somebody has Earth in their chart also. Could be you, could be them. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But, okay. Now, that's the scenario if this is a past person. If this is, because I told you it could be that you're coming into contact with a brand new air sign. Now, if that's the case, this new person, how will my collective feel about them? How will my collective feel about them, this new person? Eight of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Pentacles there. And tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. The Empress reversed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me show you the Empress in the upright. Lovely. In the reverse, she's a bitch, let me tell you. So you might see this person, I'm just getting that you might, I'm getting heavy Libra, because the Empress is Libra energy, okay? We already said air with this King of Swords, but also big Libra. But this character here, could be he, could be she. But this person, if they're coming in new, they're going to be manipulative. Unfortunately, they're going to be, like I said, someone who is very nasty with their words. And when you really get to know them, you're going to see that this is not going to be able to go anywhere. There won't be any growth. It's not going to take you long to realize that, you know what? You need to just focus on your money. You need to focus on your coin. See how this character with the Eight of Pentacles, she's hard at work. Okay, so you could decide that this person is just somebody you can't build with at all. This person is going to come off very icy, very, they might even be like very bossy towards you and try to control the situation. Okay. Try to control the relationship, control you, and be too overbearing. Also, the Empress reverse shows that somebody in the connection, either you or this person, has mommy issues. Okay. Somebody, I just want to throw that in, because when the Empress comes out reverse, that's what that is. Either you, collective, have like a very toxic kind of relationship with your mom that started from like childhood, or this person does. But you're going to decide, I see that you're going to decide, you know what, let me just put my head down and just work on my money and work on being happy. And, you know, I could be bad, but I could do bad by myself. I just heard you're going to feel like, you know what, instead of dealing with this arguing and fighting, I feel like you guys will argue and fight if this was a new person. And you're going to really look at this and be like, you know what, let me get back to myself. Let me get back to work and, you know, my goals, and just nurturing my own self, taking care of myself and focusing on me. That's what you're going to wind up doing. There's nothing wrong with that. What's the advice? What's the advice for my fire signs? What's the advice for them? Just in the month of May, what is your advice, Spirit, for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. 9 of Pentacles is coming reversed. I'll show you in the upright. This is in the upright. Came reversed. And tell me more about the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. There you are. Look, look, look. Heavy on the fire. Knight of Wands. Wands represent fire, guys. And so in the month of May, I can see that in the month of May, you're going to be focused. You see how this character, they're on that horse. If you can see the face is very focused. They know where they're going. The Knights always know where they want to go. They know what they want to do, and they do it. And they have a lot of passion, a lot of drive, and a lot of energy. And so I just see that whatever it is, because I do see that you have things that you want to do and get done. That's 100%. In the month of May, you're going to really buckle down on those things, and you will be, I don't want to say chasing after your goals, because the goals, if you're doing it right, the goals should be chasing you, right? But you're going to be focused to move in the direction of getting things done, very productive, right? And you have ambitions, you have dreams, you have things that you want to get and attain, and those things are really going to be at the forefront for you, and you're going to be moving towards those things in the month of May. Now, with the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles is all about having patience and nurturing. You see how she's in this garden, and she's literally just taking care of her plants and her vegetables and her garden. And you see those pentacles there, those coins. So just having the patience to nurture whatever it is that you want to do. This came in reverse. So it's showing that in the month of May, you will be feeling like, damn, when is it going to be my time? When is, you know, I'm putting all this work in. I'm putting all this time and energy into trying to get some things done. And you're going to feel like nothing is moving. But Spirit is saying, keep going. Okay. Even though you're going to feel like you're putting in all of this and you're not seeing your results. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor. That's how you're going to feel in the month of May. You're going to be exhausted, and you're also going to feel like impatient. That's the word, impatient with what you're trying to do. But they're saying keep going. Keep going, stay focused, and just keep working towards those things that you want to do. Those goals that you have. Keep that ambition, and also don't lose your focus. You know, being, you know, dealing with other people or dealing with so many other things. Really take the time to, you should even write it down if you have to. Write down the things that you want to do and make sure that every day you work towards those things. Stay focused. That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands. All right. I like that. I like that. Wow. Let's take a look at, I think we should take a look at the oracles, don't you? I think so. I believe we should. Let's take a look at the oracles. Let's take a look. I have the What's the Tea? See that What's the Tea oracles tonight. I gotta get some more candles too. I have this one that you guys know I always use, and then I have just one more, so I need some more candles. I gotta re-up on my spiritual tools over here. I have a few things, but I definitely need some more candles. Oh, one more shuffle. What are you guys getting into right now? What are we doing on a Thursday evening? Okay. Am I the only one that works 9 to 5 anymore? Like most people that I talk to, they either work overnight or they, you know, they have like that middle shift, that 3 to 11, which sucks. I work both of those shifts and I hate it. I prefer morning. Like, let me get in early so I can knock it out early. You know, that's me. Spirit, please show me what I need to see for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, whatever comes out. Once you back. Oh, somebody thinking about you. Look at them staring out the window. Oh, wow. Somebody's in their head over you. Somebody that you used to be in connection with. It could be, oh, wow, it could be that air sign. Remember, it could be that Libra that we saw earlier in the tarot. This person, they daydream about you and you don't even know. They think about you more than you think. And I just heard that they wish things were different. They wish that you guys could get on the same page and that you could really make things work. They want your company. They want your energy again. And they want what you guys used to have, the good parts of it. And they think about it a lot. Like this person literally, you are, what do you call that? You're in their head rent free. Is that the saying? You're living in their head rent free. That's the saying. That's what's going on with this person when they think about you. Okay, so just know that there's someone, and it could be, being that air sign came out earlier, it could be that air sign that we saw from your past. They are thinking about you, and they don't tell nobody about this. They keep it to themselves. You don't know. Their friends don't know. Nobody knows. Family doesn't know. They just, when they're alone, you literally are just in their mind. They want to talk to you, really. That's what I see. Okay. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Divination abuser. So this could be you, collective, or it could be that past person. But someone here is definitely, you see this person is holding cards. So whoever this past person is, the one that's thinking of you and wants you back, and you don't know that because they don't tell you, they could be a reader, or you could be a reader. Someone here has candles. They could have a table where this is a table and they have all these someone has a table or something where they have an area where they keep a bunch of candles. They have a whole, like a lot of candles, and I see like tea lights. And yes, this person, and divination is not just tarot cards. Divination could be magic. Divination could be any type of tool that people use to see. So they could be someone who scries. They could use fire to scry, or obsidian, or a mirror, or they could use crystals. They could use water. They could have, this is someone who could have or you could have, spell jars or like magic jars or satchels or pendulums, things like this. This person is very deep into spirituality, either you or them. It doesn't say who it is. It could be you, or it could be the person that we saw in the beginning in the tarot. But yeah, somebody here likes to peek into other people's lives. Okay? And if you're here, collective, watching this, then it could be you. Okay? So let's not exclude you from this. All right? But again, this is someone who that's how you would know who this person is. Okay. All right. Interesting. Tell me more, Spirit. Creeping. Oh my God. Look at the owl. Oh my God, look at him. He's peeking around the corner. Oh wow, this person watches you. Or you could be watching this person, this air sign that we're talking about. It could go both ways. Maybe you guys are mirroring each other. Maybe you both watch each other. Maybe you both use divination to spy on each other, to see what you guys are up to. Maybe this person looks into your life or your feelings for them, and you do the same thing. Maybe you both want each other back. It could be a mirror. I just heard that it could be a mirroring situation where you guys have the very same energy and you both watch each other. Now, you could watch them because if you're not in connection with this person, which it shows that you're not, like you're not talking to this person every day, you don't see this person every day, clearly. But it did show in the tarot that you guys have sex from time to time, or that you will be. So, in the month of May, remember? So if you guys are in connection, but just for sex reasons, you guys could definitely be watching each other because you're curious of what's going on. You want to know, is this person talking to anybody? You could be, in this day and age, it's social media, right? You could be on their Facebook. You could be on their Instagram or TikTok or whatever to peek into their life. If you don't live nearby them and you can't see them and watch their moves and vice versa. So that would be the only way, right? That you guys can take a look at each other and really watch each other. But this card is making me laugh. It's making me weak because all you see is that one eye and a little piece of a beak on there. That owl, Wow. You guys have your eyes, and I feel like you're both kind of like focused on each other low key, but you don't want to admit it. You both watch each other, but you would never want that person to know. You could watch them, or they could watch you from like a fake account, or even if you're not on a fake account watching them, you just always keep an eye on them, on their stories, on their posts and things like that, and vice versa. Wow. One more for the road. One more for the road. Let's see what we got. Fire signs. Oh, thief. Oh my God. Robbed. Oh, loss. It says theft. And then it says physical or emotional thief. Okay. So this could be someone that you feel, or this person could feel that you stole their time or their emotions or their energy. You could feel, collective, my fire signs, you could feel like this person wasted your time, like you gave them the time of day, and maybe in the end they didn't appreciate it, so you feel like it was a waste. Like, what was all that energy and that love and all of that you put into it? What did it all account for? You could feel like that. But also, if you don't feel like that, this person could feel like that. This person could be not talking to you, and you see how she has her back turned. So like this person, I feel like they're not really giving you play right now, even though you guys might have sex, or even if you don't, if you're planning to have sex, whatever it is, they have their back turned to you, by the way. They're not letting you know anything. They're like keeping things mysterious, which is why you have to creep on them and watch them from a distance. This person could feel like they have to keep a distance from you because they feel like, remember in the tarot when we pulled earlier, I asked what happened, and it showed that somebody actually had turned their back on the other person. right? And they chose somebody else. So this air sign could feel like because you did that, they feel like they wasted their time and that you robbed them. You robbed them from, you know, maybe meeting someone who would have treated them better, treated them the way they deserved to be treated, or, you know, that they emotionally, they put in so much and they didn't get back what they deserved. You know, it could be either, it could go both ways, or it could go one way or the other. But listen, all I can say is if for the month of May, as far as your personal life, it looks great. If you're coming into contact with that new person, just be on alert of what I said. Play this video back so you can remember what I had told you. That this air sign, it looks like a Libra. They're gonna be okay, not the move for you, and you're gonna wind up just leaving them alone anyway and focusing on yourself. If it's this past person, they do want you back. They read tarot, they creep on you. You guys could read tarot. You could be into spirituality yourself, but you both watch each other. You could both feel like it was a missed opportunity, that you both wasted your time putting all those emotions and love and everything into it. And I'm getting the energy that you guys were together for a good long period of time, not just, you know, a month or two. No, you really, really put a lot of work into this. I feel both of you put effort, at least effort. So I don't know, like, listen, come back and let me know how it works out, whatever you guys decide, because it's going to be up to you. Do you want this past person? Do you want a new person? Do you want to focus on yourself? What are y'all going to do, fire signs? Please come back and let me know. And if you need a personal reading, all you got to do is go into the description box. My information is there. You can also DM me. My IG is there. And hit me up. I'm more than happy to dig deep for you always. I love you guys. I thank you guys for coming, spending time with me. Always. And until we meet again, which will be very soon, I will see you guys on the next one. We're going to do, we already did air. We did fire tonight. We're going to do earth tomorrow. And then we'll do water. All right. See you guys later. Good night.